Welcome to the end of the world.
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Well,
This is a Heartless world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
huh?
But no worries. Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere. I'm sure we'll find our pals again. Yep, I just know that we will. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. I'll return this. I promise.
Wow. Way to be optimistic, Goofy, but anyways, welcome to the end of the world. In this world, there's invisible flooring and darkness everywhere, and we're going to be surrounded by all kinds of brand new Heartless. And these Heartless are going to be, well, they're going to be something to say the least. During my time of, hunting down the remaining Dalmatians, I did eventually re-equip Ragnarok. Wow. One thing I will say about these Heartless is that they are quite relentless. Please! Freaking die! Damn you! Okay. Huh. Well, that was fast. But, whatever. In essence, this part of the end of the world is like an invisible maze. All you can do is just rub up against the wall and pray that you go somewhere. So, more or less, you just gotta feel around. Feel where you gotta go, and that is how you navigate through this place. There are quite a number of treasure chests here. However, each one that you encounter will be a trap. Hence the reason why those dark balls rain from the sky. And when they do rain down, that's when enemies are going to be swarming you like freaking mad. Man, this place is such a maze, isn't it? It truly is. It's a very annoying little maze. I guess some chests are not booby-trapped, so that's nice. Let me guess, this one will be trapped? No. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Some chests are booby traps. As soon as you open them, darkness will surround you. And when they do surround you, enemies are going to swarm you. Well, thanks to the power of the newly upgraded Aereo, our Aereo should give us more defense. Either that, or it lasts even longer now. Have some Ragnarok for you. Or not. Okay. Well, that was nice. At least that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Pretty stone. At least once we've finished this place, more or less finished the fight after opening a chest, we'll get what was inside. Just keep in mind that you know, this place kind of reminds me of the final dungeon that you have to go through in Final Fantasy X. It's a lot like that, except the floors are not visible at all.
Goofy!
There you go, Goofy. Since the floor is not visible, we don't really have much of an idea of where the heck it is we're supposed to go. So, like I said, you just gotta feel around and kind of follow your instinct, follow your gut. Alright, here we go. Next trap. Let's do this. What? Oh, great. It's another one of these guys. Except this one is bigger, stronger, and it has a blue, it has blue stripes in a sense. But just like last time, we just gotta beat the ever-loving crud out of this thing. Just hop on its back and repeat the same strategy as we did back in Hollow Bastion. Once we do so successfully, then... Defense. Thank you. Yeah, I do believe Aerial gives you even more defense. And it lasts longer. It seems like this thing doesn't have as much HP as its previous counterpart. That or the Divine Rose is just that strong. Who knows? There we go. Enemy destroyed. And only 450 experience? Wow, that's lame. But, better than nothing. Experience is experience. Despite how little it may seem. And Mithril. Alright. Okay, let's go. I guess one thing I could point... Wow, another trap. Seriously? This soon? One thing I could point out is that while you're trapped, you can view these quote-unquote invisible walls. And you can get a general idea of where it is you're supposed to go to next. And once you open the chest... There we go. Enemies destroyed. Okay, just gotta face this way, open the chest. Perfect. So, it's a pretty good idea to get a general idea of all of your surroundings as you're going through these traps, little by little, piece by piece. That one's closer. Okay, let's go for this one. Ah, great, another trap. Fantastic. Well, it's a good idea to open as many of these traps as possible and fight everyone that you see. That way you can take it. Oh, nice. One thing I will say about this place is that the music here is pretty damn epic. Oh, that hurt. What are these things anyway? The devil? That would be interesting if we do end up fighting the devil. Oh, here we go. This is where we gotta go to next. And attained a pretty stone in return. Nice. I think those are more or less, another cottage. In fact, why don't we use one? I haven't used one yet. Got 16 of them. There we go. Everything is restored. So in essence, a cottage is like a mega elixir, except it can only be used in the menus, which stinks. But that's okay. And before we go anywhere... Another trap, of course. That's okay. We'll get some nice stuff in return. As expected, the end of the world, being the very last world in the game, is going to be the hardest one in the game. It truly will be. The reason as to why is unknown. Well, actually, it's rightfully so. It is the very last world. You're going to be encountering the very last of the enemies that you need to encounter. And, well, that's about it. The most powerful enemies in the game are going to be here. Well, the main enemies anyway. Also Gale. What the heck is that? I think it's some sort of material that I need. There we go, finally. Hello, friends. Prepare to die. One thing worth noting, too, is that the shadows also get quite an upgrade here, too. Although they're still not very threatening. That's to be expected. There we go. All enemies defeated, despite Donald being knocked out for a brief period of time. I think I just go back this way and go back the way I came. And that's how we roll. AP up. Nice. Who needs AP? Well, I kind of do. But who needs it more? I might go ahead and just hold on to this AP up for now and figure out who to use this on later. Right now, though, I think I've gotten all the chests I need to, and I can finally leave this place. But first, heal you. There you go. Let's get out of here. But before we can even go anywhere, another trap is set before us. And it's another one of these guys. And like I said, these guys are not too bad. It's just the same old strategy. Whoa. Ooh, that hurt. Thanks to the power of the Divine Rose, it's definitely making short work of these guys, that's for sure. And thankfully, we only have to fight one. Win. Thank you. I don't know if you can avoid that attack at all. I feel like you can if you can time your movement just right, but even so. Ooh, that hurt. There we go. Enemy destroyed once more. Woo-wee! That was awesome, and that was pretty dang easy if you truly think about it. But then again, that's probably the power of the Divine Rose. Probably the most powerful Keyblade in the game next to the Ultima weapon. Then again, I'm probably insane. One thing worth noting. Ain't that the truth? Well, since we've been through that invisible maze, we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Goofy!
And we gotten all the treasure chests too, so that is good news. What was I going to say? Shoot, I was going to say something. Okay, now I remember what I was going to say. Despite this place having treasure chests, there are no Dalmatians here whatsoever. So, you don't need to worry about Dalmatian hunting here at the end of the world. Dalmatians haven't gone this far. Wow, okay. Well, that's one way of getting over here. I don't think I've ever had to use that sidestep move, ever. I was usually able to jump and glide. Then again, I'm probably insane. But hey, I earned a Drill G. Okay, what do you have? Ultima G. Cool. Cool with me. Can't climb that. That's too steep. So overall, I do like this world in particular, and I find it very worthy of being an endgame world. Whoa. Wow, okay. Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of height. I wonder, what would happen if you fall all the way down? Oh, nothing. That's just the bottom. It may just be the bottom, but even so. Hey, another chest. Let's see what's inside you. It is full life G. Cool. I think that's just another cockpit for the gummy ship. I think here in almost every chest you're going to find nothing but gummy pieces. Although you will find plenty of materials here too, so keep that in mind as well. But with that, now that we saved our game, let's dive deeper into the rabbit hole! What is this place? This is weird. I'm guessing we're going to be messing around with teleportation devices. What the heck? Why are we back in Traverse Town? That's weird. I guess that's one part of the challenge here. These different rooms are going to have different sets of battle arenas based on all the previous worlds we've visited up to this point. Excluding the optional world, of course, because there's nothing there whatsoever. And we'll be getting more into that another time. And that other time will be relatively soon. I'm serious. We're that close. We're that close to the end. Come at me, you big freaking body, you. Ow. Damn you. One thing worth noting is that there are some treasure chests here, so don't forget to grab them once you're done. But of course, these Heartless are not going to make it easy, as expected, because we are at the end of the world after all, aka a Heartless world, and this kind of world will disappear once we finish our businesses here. Come on. Way to take the hit for me, Goofy. But I would have blocked that for you. Really, I would have. There we go. Thanks, Donald. Nice work, buddy. Nice work. And with that, we got a Spirit Gem. Spirit Gem as our reward. That is awesome. Despite being in the battle arena of Traverse Town, we can't where until all Heartless are defeated. Just don't forget to grab the chest afterwards, otherwise I don't think you'll be able to go back. Then again, you probably could go back, but you can't really do much. Alright! Max MP up and learned MP Rage for Goofy. Nice. Well, with this, we're back in Wonderland, and we're actually at the entrance of Wonderland, which means we're going to be in a very confined space. But that's okay. I'm cool with that. One thing worth noting is that the Ragnarok and other similar abilities such as Strike Raid are assigned to the triangle button in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. If you have the ability equipped, it will appear over here in the summoning section. So keep that in mind. There we go, Thunder Gem! Now you may be wondering, how do we get out of here? Well, that is very simple. Just walk through this door, and you're done. Okay, you can go back if you happen to miss the treasure chest, but I would recommend grabbing it anyway. Also, I do believe you have to clear all of these areas. Oh wow, Heartless are here in the Olympus Coliseum, not in the Coliseum? Wow. And yeah, one of the new tournaments that has opened up is known as the Hades Cup. The Hades Cup is the longest and hardest tournament in the game, excluding the more or less other ones that are special tournaments. Special tournaments are more or less one-round tournaments, and they contain some of the most powerful and most infamous bosses in the game. And one is a very special one who's prevalent in more or less two of the main Kingdom Hearts games. And that one particular person I'm talking about is none other than the good old Sephiroth, the main antagonist that the Cloud has been searching for this entire time. In which case, we'll have to fight him in a special tournament. That tournament of which I'm referring to is known as the Question Mark Cup. And that particular cup is like the hardest cup in the entire game. At least in the original Kingdom Hearts. And it's one of the hardest bosses in the entire game, if not the hardest. Of course, since we are playing Final Mix technically, some new bosses and additional content has been added. So that means that there's a boss out there I believe is harder than that of even Sephiroth. And the only way to get him to appear is to clear the end of the world, more or less. We just need to finish up our businesses here. And just before the end game, as we're getting ready to head into the final door that we need to, that is when we're getting ready to end everything, more or less. But hey, that's just my intuition and just my pure guess. I'm pulling out my freaking butt. As my throat is starting to hurt.